make sure when you're working with somebody remotely overseas, like how do you know they're not scamming you and working on multiple jobs? How do you like measure their productivity? Like, I'm not seeing them come into an office. Like, how do I manage that once I hire them?
That is it's a great question, right? So you run into that problem in the States as well when you hire remotely. So it's not only like an offshore question, it's just like a remote question. So it comes down at the top, you want to make sure that you have trust. So ensure you're paying people fairly, right? Make sure that they feel part of the team, treated fairly. Set expectations with clear working hours, right? And reasonable deadlines. Make sure that the work is getting done, right? The simplest the simplest way to answer that is the work getting done, and are you getting what you're paying for? So that kind of yeah, that question is I think the fundamental one. And having performance metrics and KPIs are super key to knowing that work is being done for you. They have a reasonable workload, and they're probably not stealing from you, right? And there's like a data question outside of that, but in terms of like, are they just working for you? Um, that's those are kind of like the key things to answer. And then lastly, you can set up time tracking software. There's software to do that to understand whether people are actually working on a certain thing, taking screenshots, but it's kind of like how deep do you want to go in terms of monitoring versus trusting. We tend to recommend and go for trusting people and making sure that they're getting their work done too.